You ever wonder if saving just a little bit of money each day, maybe a few hundred rupees, could actually make you wealthy? It might sound a little far-fetched, but we're about to break down a case study that shows exactly how a tiny daily habit can snowball into a life-changing fortune. Let's dive in and see how it works.
I know, it sounds almost too good to be true, right? How can what you'd spend on a coffee and a snack really transform into a massive fortune? Well, that's the big question we're going to tackle today, breaking down the numbers step by step.
Okay, so every great journey starts with a plan. Before we get to the really mind-blowing numbers, let's lay out the exact setup for this financial experiment. The rules of the game, if you will.
All right, here are the parameters. We're going to start with an initial seed amount of 30,000 rupees. Then we add 250 rupees every single day for 5 years. Now, here's the engine for all this growth. We're assuming a 20% annual interest rate. Now, look, I know that's high, but it's perfect to dramatically show you the power of the most important part, the fact that this interest compounds daily.
So with the plan all set, let's hit fast forward and see what actually happens during that initial 5-year period of active investing. This is where the magic really starts to kick in.
So what exactly is daily compounding? Well, the best way to think about it is like a tiny snowball rolling down a really, really big hill. Every single day, the interest you earn gets added back into your total pot of money. So the next day, you're earning interest not just on your original money, but on yesterday's interest too. That snowball just picks up more and more speed, getting bigger and bigger every single day. Okay, so after 5 years of consistently putting that money away, how much have you actually invested from your own pocket? The grand total comes to 4,86,250 rupees. So just keep that number in your head, a little under 5 lakhs. But here's the real question. What did that investment of under 5 lakhs actually become? Thanks to that daily compounding snowball effect we talked about, it grew to nearly 14.56 lakhs. I mean, that's more than triple what you put in just 5 years. Absolutely incredible. But hold on, the story is far from over. Because after those 5 years, we get to a huge fork in the road. There's a big decision to make, and it's going to completely change the outcome for the next 5 years. So you stop putting in that 250 rupees a day. The active saving phase is done. You're now just sitting on this nice pile of cash, almost 15 lakhs. And now the big question is, what do you do with it? You've got two choices, two completely different paths you can take. Path number 1, you start taking that daily interest and use it as a passive income. Or path number 2, you don't touch a single rupee and you just let the whole thing keep growing. Let's break down what happens on each path.
All right, let's explore path 1 first. This is the get paid now option, right? It's all about turning your investment into a steady stream of cash, starting today. Now check this out. If you go this route, your principal of nearly 15 lakhs, it stays completely untouched. You just start skimming off the interest it generates, and that comes out to nearly 1,500 rupees a day. That's over 44,000 rupees a month, or more than 5 lakhs a year. A seriously powerful passive income, all while your main nest egg stays completely safe. Okay, that passive income sounds pretty amazing, doesn't it? It's really, really tempting. But what if you're patient? What happens if we choose path 2 and just let that compounding engine run wild? So this is it, the ultimate test of patience and compounding. Remember, no new money is going in and no money is coming out. We just let that 14.56 lakhs sit there and do its thing for another 5 years. What do you think happens? Okay, you might want to sit down for this. The result of just letting it ride, it's absolutely staggering. After another 5 years of doing literally nothing, for a 10-year total, that pot of money explodes to over 2.32 crores. I'm going to say that again, over 2 crores, from an initial investment of less than 5 lakhs. It's almost unbelievable, just pure math and time at work.
So, after that incredible journey, what's the big lesson here? What did we just witness? Let's put it all together and wrap this up.
So here's the whole thing at a glance. You put in under 5 lakhs of your own money. That turned into nearly 15 lakhs in just 5 years. And from that single point, 2 futures became possible. A comfortable passive income of over 44,000 a month, or with 5 more years of patience, an incredible fortune of over 2 crores. It just shows you the immense power of the choice you make.
There's that famous quote, often attributed to Albert Einstein, that says, "The most powerful force in the universe is compound interest." And after seeing these numbers, it's pretty hard to argue with that, isn't it? And that really brings us to the final and maybe the most important question of all. After seeing these numbers, after understanding the principle, what could the power of compounding, applied with a little bit of consistency and patience, do for you?